It seems all the new car companies want to service up special edition models these days. They got black label this and dark edition that. They come with sticker packs blacking out bonnets, black wheels, bespoke floor mats, but nothing that really makes the car any better. Wouldn't it be nice if a car company would give us the suspension and the tyres and all those bits and pieces that we normally go to the aftermarket for? Well, if there was going to be any company that do that, it's Jeep. And they've delivered with this Wrangler that's loaded with accessories from the Mopar Performance catalogue. And they're not all dress up. It's got Fox Racing suspension, bigger wheels and tyres, protective bar work, lights on the roof, all the sort of stuff you put on your car to go off-road. So we're heading out off-road now, we're going to see how it all goes. We found in our testing before that the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon is the best 4x4 off-road car you can get off the showroom floor. With its extra low gearing, front and rear lockers and the sway bar disconnected, it'll go up most stuff you pointed at. But it's also one of the most accessorised four-wheel drives in the world. There isn't anything you can't get for a Wrangler. The US market are nuts for them. You can replace every nut, bolt, panel on this with something bigger and better. And it improves the car, makes it a better product all around and keeps it all Jeep rather than aftermarket. It's not all about the suspension and the wheels and tyres on this car. They've got the blacked out grille on it. The front and rear bumpers, they're Mopar items as well. They're probably not the sturdiest looking pieces, but yeah, they look better than the standard ones. Side steps, they're quite sturdy. They're very big and stick out, so you're always going to get mud on your jeans. It's got leather trim inside. The V6 Pentastar engine in the Wrangler has proven to be a real winner for this car. When it used to have the 3.8 in it, people shied away from it because it was thirsty and noisy. And they brought out the 3.6 Pentastar, and it's a really sweet engine. Not as torquey as the 3.8, but it loves to rev, it gets you anywhere, and it's much more efficient than the old one. The ride of a Jeep Wrangler over these low speed or moderate speed tracks can be quite harsh at times because of the unsprung weight of the big live axles. But the Fox Racing suspension controls that weight much better than the standard product. As you'd expect, it's not cheap. I think the suspension alone on this is about $3.5 grand, but it does a fantastic job at both high and low speed. Not so relevant to us on these muddy bush tracks we're on now is the sway bar disconnect, which is part of the Rubicon package. It's really good when you're in rock crawling and low speed stuff and you want that full articulation. Yeah, unbelievable there, the amount of wheel travel you can get in the front end. But yeah, you don't want that when you've got any speed of the vehicle. The car gets very loose and wallows around. It's nice to be able to have it click back in again straight as soon as you get moving. The Fox Racing suspension that's in this Wrangler as part of the Mopar accessory stuff is direct bolt-in replacement shock absorbers. Fox Racing are known for their high-end Dakar, Baja, Fink Desert Racing products. It's the duck's guts in terms of suspension. In this application, it does a great job of taming the weight of the live axles, which on a road like this where you're doing 60 to 80 k's an hour over these little sharp bumps and corrugations, keeps the car much more controlled. It's easier to drive, more relaxing to drive, no matter how fast you want to go. All the accessories fitted to this Wrangler come from Jeep's Mopar parts catalogue. Now that's their factory-backed accessories product, so it's all covered by your Jeep warranty. You get it fitted at your dealer, you have any troubles, just take it back, they fix it up there. Also, the suspension lift in this is only 50mm and the tyres are only 285s. Pretty modest stuff by Jeep standards, but all within the law. So you kept safe there on the legal side of things. Some people might go further with aftermarket stuff, but this will get you a lot of places. We found that suspension lift was enough when you get into the deeper ruts and the muddy tracks. Got us over the top of them without too much trouble using the lockers that come with the Rubicon. Out on the open gravel roads, we've got little corrugations on the inside of the corners. The suspension controls those big heavy axles really nicely. You don't get the jitteriness that you normally get in a Wrangler. So it's probably money well spent getting all these accessories fitted. Not cheap accessories, tick all the boxes individually when you go into the dealer. It's going to cost you about 15 grand. You can play with that and package them up, get it a bit cheaper, but we still reckon it's money well spent. This is a pretty good deal.